It's reported that Haitian officials are in touch with the US State Department after a missionary group, including 16 Americans and 1 Canadian, were kidnapped in the country. It cites sources saying the US doesn't know the current location of the abducted American citizens. Haiti security has attributed the kidnapping to local gang members. Julia Sun has more.
A source in Haiti's security forces said this Christian missionary group included 14 adults and 3 minors. They were traveling in a vehicle in the outskirts of Port-au-Prince after they visited an orphanage in a nearby area. It is believed that the gang behind the kidnapping is a group of local goons called 400 Mawazo, which roughly translates into 400 inexperienced men. Now, the Center for Analysis and Research for Human Rights in Port-au-Prince, which monitors the kidnapping situation in Haiti, said that this gang is responsible for 80% of the kidnappings in their country. The gangs mostly abduct locals, but at least 29 out of the over 620 cases involved foreigners. More than 40 foreigners have fallen victims this year alone. They're from the United States and France and Canada. This is not even the first time a religious group was kidnapped this year. Several Roman Catholic clergy got kidnapped in April by the same group, 400 Mawozo. The missionaries who were kidnapped this time are affiliated with a Christian aid group in Ohio. It's called the Christian Aid Ministries. According to its website, it distributes food, clothing, medicines, and sometimes seeds to needy orphans and also Christian families. Their annual report says that they operate medical clinics in Haiti. A U.S. spokesperson for the Department of State said on late Saturday that they are aware of the situation and they, quote, have nothing in addition to offer at this time. So this is very much an unfolding hostage situation. Julia Sun, New York.
Earlier, we talked to Kim Eves, an editor at a local Haitian newspaper. He said the U.S. government might be considering some form of intervention, but neither side would want a military one.
Well, they're maybe thinking about some kind of intervention, which, again, I think would be really ill-advised. Haitians are totally sick of foreign military interventions. That would be the 6th U.S. military intervention since 1914. And Haitians really don't want it. I don't think Americans want it. So the situation is one where we have to, the Haitian people themselves have to resolve this problem. It's a systemic problem because the poor of the country are drowning or dying under the weight of misery, while a small handful of Haiti's bourgeoisie are becoming astronomically rich. The 400 Maozo, as they are known, 400 Maozo, is one of the most ruthless gangs, and they generally ambush cars and buses going along the road, Route 8, which goes from Port-au-Prince out to Himani, the border crossing with the Dominican Republic. So they're sort of in a choke point area. It's a very poor, arid, godforsaken part of Haiti. So they're able to act with great impunity. The government is dissolving, as we can see.